This is my firstborn. He made me a mother. He was perfect. His body was perfect. And at that time, you look at your little fella and you wonder, am I going to be a good mother? Am I going to be able to take care of him and to raise him to be an honorable person? As he grew, he became very independent. I can remember when he went to kindergarten. He was only 5 years old. And he did not want me to kiss him. He didn't want me to touch him. He didn't want me to hug him. And some of the other kids were crying, holding on to their mom's dresses. But not Myles. Well, he was independent and he was moving forward. And it's like, bye, Mom. And I can remember that I wanted to walk into school. I wanted to walk into school all the time. And he didn't want me. Sometimes I would go hide. I'd hide behind something because I just wanted to make sure he was safe. But he always showed that independence at an early age. I remember he had an opportunity to go away to summer camp for 2 weeks. And I thought that when we took him to the camp, which was in Pennsylvania, I thought sure he would, maybe sort of hold back a little bit. But no, it was like, bye, see you. So he was always that type of kid. When we moved from New Jersey, went to California, he sat in the front with his dad, and he was a navigator. He'd read the map, and then he became such an athlete. He really loved football. He played baseball for a little bit, but he absolutely loved football. And he did very well. He went on from Oxnard High, Ventura College, and then, of course, to UC Berkeley.
On one most historic evening at Hemingway's restaurant in New York City, February 26, 1986, unknowingly, I would meet one smooth, fly, confident, brilliant, awe-inspiring, absolutely charming, visionary, and man of God's own heart and spirit, Myles Anthony Reid. 6 weeks later, engaged. 9 months after meeting, November 2nd, 1986, happily married to my God-ordained, appointed, and anointed husband, my king, my knight in black shining armor, my burst of joy, sunshine, and unconditional love, my covering, my inspiration, my lover, and my best friend forever, my sugar, honey, and iced tea, and far and above all else, the father of our brilliant, bodacious, and beautiful sun-kissed daughters, Maya Celeste Reid and Adana Simone Reid.
When I think of Myles, I think of a couple of words: competitor and lifelong learner, as well as a person with a huge heart, a love for life, and just a love to laugh. So why do I say competitor? As a small boy, he showed his skills in the various sports that he played, as football. He did that through college. And then when he joined the workforce, he's always been a very big dreamer, but he let nothing stop him. And he knew that the only way to be successful and to reach his dreams was to continue to learn. To not let obstacles, individuals, or situations get in his way. He learned to knock down walls, go around walls, or do whatever he needed to do to be successful. Along the way, though, he also enjoyed his life. He wanted to experience life, and he always has. His love for waterfalls and going anywhere and everywhere he could go just to experience God's beauty in a waterfall gave him absolute joy.
Daddy, I just want to give a simple thank you for being the best father that there ever was. Thank you for teaching me how to properly mix a drink at the soda fountain, how to eat a grapefruit, how to ride a bike, how to climb the wall of a jungle gym, and how to climb a 20,000-foot waterfall, for instilling in us a desire for education, for putting us in kente cloth at the age of 2, for being so happy when I came home from college with an afro. Thank you for teaching us how to dream and how to hold fast in your faith when things don't always go as planned. Thank you for building our home from the ground up. Thank you for accepting my design suggestions for the architecture when I was just in elementary school. Thank you for always covering us in prayer before we go on road trips or vacations that you worked so hard to provide for us. Thank you for taking piano lessons with me and performing in the same concert together even though you didn't want to because you feared you would disappoint me if you messed up, though you never could.
He was a remarkably caring man and a gentle spirit who gave us so much and asked for nothing in return. He provided shelter and support when I moved to California, chasing a dream and an education. His words were always encouraging, and he wouldn't hesitate to provide guidance when my confidence would waver and my faith would be tested. Despite the distance that separated us, we always fulfilled a commitment to visit one another whenever possible. Though he is resting, he remains with me in spirit. I love Myles Reid, my brother, confidant, and best friend for nearly 5 decades.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. This poem by Marianne Williamson, our father had us memorize when I was maybe about 11 and Adana was 9. As soon as he heard it, he wanted to make sure that Adana and I studied it, understood it, and took the values from it at such a young age.
But when I get up the nerve to tell you the words, just never seem to come out right. If only you knew how much I do love you. Only you knew how much I do need you. I dream of moments we share, but you're not there. I'm living in a fantasy, 'cause you don't even suspect, could probably care less about the changes I've been going through. If only you knew how much I do love you. Oh, if only you knew how much I do need you. No, you don't even suspect.